Why is there a whole lizard in my house?
Well, I'm not happy.
I hate it
here.
Okay, welcome back to week number 18 of Achilles Rupture surgery updates. I am back at the spot where I was last week, except this time it's during sunset. So you should be actually able to see what I'm talking about. It's an absolutely amazing, like gorgeous view to look at. So I'm gonna probably be out here for the next 30, 45 minutes till it actually goes down. Maybe I'll do a time lapse or something. No, I didn't bring my GoPro, but anyway, week number 18, another week in the books. And I gotta say, this week, I feel like I've just been going through the motions as far as workouts. I also missed today. And I don't know, it feels like I'm going through the motions. And because of that, I have started looking at a physical therapist. And by starting looking into, I mean, I literally called one today and they're supposed to get back to me about like when my first appointment can be. So hopefully that'll be next week. And I listened to a few of these suggestions in the comments. One was just to go to physical therapy, period. They said it'd probably be a good idea just to keep things fresh. And I agree. Especially to get like, you know, more difficult exercises and stuff. And then another one was to try and find one with a pool. And I think I found one that has one. It says hydrotherapy is an option. I don't know. I guess when I talk to him, you know, next week, hopefully, I can just ask him and be like, I want to be in the pool and kind of force my way in there if they didn't kind of have that planned for me already. But that'll be kind of fun just to mix things up and kind of get a new, you know, something fresh to keep my Achilles rupture journey moving in the right direction. But yeah, it really felt like just a lot of moving through the motions, going through the motions. And yeah, I don't know. It's still good though. I am still being cognizant of like what I'm doing. I'm still taking precautions as far as like not doing too much or trying to make any swift movements and end up tearing my Achilles, because literally this week, let me tell you, there was a lizard in my house. I never had to deal with this when I was in Fort Worth. Not once did I have a lizard in my home in Fort Worth. And like, granted, it was pretty small. It was a pretty small lizard, like a little baby one, but like to have it in my own home, my own safe place, my own dojo, it literally did not make any sense whatsoever. Like, how did it get in? Like, did it walk through the front door? Is there like a giant crack in my house that allows a little lizard to get in? I'm like, what in the world? And when I saw it, I immediately had flashbacks to how my Achilles healed long in that situation. I made a video about it, but essentially I was in a yurt and a bug stung me. I ran away from the bug because the bug was in my safe place. It was in my dojo. I wasn't expecting a bug to be in there. So it's like, when I saw that lizard in my house, I wanted to take off running and get something to kill it. And here's the most insane part about it. That bug was in there. I saw it. I said, oh my goodness, Carly, that's my girlfriend's name. I said, oh my goodness, there's a lizard in here. I said, I got to find something so I can get it out, because I wanted to save it. I wanted to save the little guy. I didn't want to just murder the guy off top. And so I'm running through my house. I'm looking for like a container or something to put it in. I finally found a container, you know, in the kitchen. It's just like a little Tupperware container. And I'm running back to go get it. And guess what? I go back to the location it was, and it was gone. I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. And it was the same night as that ragtag debate between the president nominees. It was the same night as that debate. So I was going to go to my girlfriend's house and we was going to watch it. And so I left. I went back to find the lizard. It wasn't there, and I left. It was sick. I said, this lizard literally running around my home, eating my snacks, chilling on my bed. And I was like, nowhere to be found. I literally looked for it before I left a little bit, but like, it's pretty small, but okay. I'm back in my apartment because my phone overheated because it's 100 degrees in Austin, but I did record the sunset before I left, so I can still put that in here. But literally the little lizard was literally, what I saw is literally right here. I have a video of it. It was, I kid you not, it was right here. But anyway, I left and it was living in here rent-free essentially. But a couple of days ago, I saw it again. It was on that wall over there. And unfortunately, I did have to absolutely murder the guy. And I hated to do it, but my fear just got the better of me. I was just like, I was shaking in my boots. I I was looking for something to capture it, and I got a little Tupperware container. It was like, you know, a little red lid Tupperware from Walmart. And I was gonna trap it, but then I got nervous and I just hit it with the broom, and he didn't make it, man. And I really do feel bad. I feel bad just murdering nature for no reason. It's kind of because I saw a deer today when I was walking, you know, up to the sunset view, and it's adorable. Like, I love nature and I love the animals and whatnot, and I just feel like I don't gain anything from killing these things. So I just feel like most of the time, if I can capture something and just release it, that's the way I go, unless I'm feeling lazy. I'm not like extremely virtuous. Anyway, this is besides the point. Long story short, I'm just trying to stay locked in to not absolutely re-tear my Achilles. So just staying focused in, you know, whenever I can in whatever situation. As far as progress, I do actually feel like I've been getting stronger in terms of my calf raises. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like I can kind of put more weight on it. Like, on my bad side, which is this side, the left side, I can really, like, it feels like I don't have to lean so far to the right when I'm doing it and put all that weight on my right side. Like, it feels like I can be like more neutral, which is really good to see. Like, it's cool to see that maybe something's happening. Essentially, like, it's good to see maybe something's happening. But like I was saying, this week it feels like I've been going through the motions. I really want to get more intentional with a lot of the heel rises I'm doing throughout the day. Like, I want to have like a strict regimen. Of course, maybe I'm brushing my teeth or something, so I crank out 10 of them or whatever, but I really want to be more intentional. Like, I want to wake up in the morning, do a quick 50 of them or something, or 100, and then at lunchtime maybe do another 100, then work out later in the afternoon like I usually do, and do like the final 100. Like, I really want to just get more regimented and focused, like back in on just trying to stay like consistently grinding, because I don't want to just fall into complacency. I know I'm still going, which is half the battle of just showing up to the gym and still doing the workouts, but I still want to just like really kind of hone in and stay regimented and locked in, which of course physical therapy should be able to help with some. And it's kind of crazy to think how far I've come. One thing I've noticed that I guess took for granted in, you know, my week to week progress was really around it was really when I got out of my boot. The first few weeks, maybe up to a month, my left foot would get really sore when I was walking around. Like, I would actively feel it painful, like at the end of the day or something, when I spent too much time on my feet. And that is literally just gone now. I think all the strength is back in my foot, or the strength necessary to be able to move and function properly, because last week I went on like a very, very long walk, probably several miles. I don't know. I didn't load up the Strava. I really should have. On a very long walk, like up and down hills, around the trails, you know, next to my apartment. Like, it was literally, like I keep saying, several miles. And I didn't feel pain at all. Like, in my foot and my ankle, literally I was fine cruising. And I just feel like that's something I took for granted, because that really was a hurdle early on, just trying to get my foot back acclimated to walking again. So that's good to see. I guess I'm 4 months in. You would expect that, because I've been walking around pretty consistently. But that's just something I just want to lock in and just, you know, savor any little thing that's a that's a win at this point in the journey, because any major like milestones are few and far between at this point. So thinking about how far I've came, man, that's insane. And man, it's about to be month 5 here in a couple weeks. Month 6 in 6 weeks. I guess I'm skipping way ahead, but that's insane. And I've yet to post anything other than these Achilles rupture updates, man. Goodness gracious. I promise you, next week, I kid you not, I literally already have like it written out, kind of what I want to talk about. But literally throughout this entire journey, I think for the first time, like, this journey, it kind of revealed, like, I guess my true passion, or a passion. Like, I don't know, I've never felt as strongly towards like an idea or something I want to do than I felt when I made my Achilles rupture healed long video, and how you can my Achilles rupture healed long and how you can prevent it video, like whatever I titled that video. But the amount of thought I put into that in terms of wanting to get everything out that I needed to say, I don't know, it just felt good doing it, because I truly did, like, I truly don't want anybody to have their stuff healed long if they can help it. So for the first time, that passion, I poured it out into that video. I recorded it one time, the audio wasn't good. I recorded it another time, the audio completely went out, so I recorded it again. Like I recorded all that 3 times, and each time I still had the same passion to give that video because it was like, I don't know, it feels good to give that perspective and something that I feel like would help. And similarly, I'm gonna do that in other aspects of my life as well, which is what my other videos will be about. Mark my words, I'm telling you. 100%. Also, yeah, speaking of making other videos, a guy in the comment section said videos are vaguely entertaining or something like that. He didn't say vaguely entertaining, I'm just downplaying it, but essentially he said I might be able to make it a YouTuber. And I said, you know what, say no more. Say no more, my guy. I'm gonna see what I can do, but I really, really hope your Achilles rupture surgeries are still going well. I know I keep saying that, but I mean it every single week. Comment below how you're doing. Literally, most importantly, literally just comment. Leave a like and subscribe too if you want, but comment mostly. It's really the idea. Let me know what's happening. I think I'm gonna post Saturdays and Wednesdays, by the way. I think it's gonna be Saturday and Wednesdays. It's gonna be the new schedule. It's gonna be tough getting those out on Wednesday because the work weeks really do be busy, but I'm gonna make something shake, especially with editing. Jeez Louise. But yeah, I think that's it for me.